wasn't exactly how we wrote it up, but yeah, we just wanted to get the pucks on net for the power play, and Josie had a nice draw, and he kicked it back to me, and there was traffic in front, so I just decided to throw it on the net because I knew nothing was going to be pretty. So I ended up going in. All good.
Devin, you're on quite a pace. You're going to surpass your last season's point totals if you keep on going at this rate. What's been the biggest factor that's led to you busting out defensively?
Maybe confidence. Just I worked hard in the summer to develop physically, and a bit of balances here and there, and trying to take a little more of a leadership role on the bench and stuff. And it doesn't just mean points. It means just trying to show the team like how we should get going here. And it could be face-offs, could be strong defensive zone play, but yeah, I mean, any way you can help the team win, that's what we're trying to do here. So it feels good.
And what has it meant for you to wear that A?
It means so much, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had a team vote, so it means a lot coming from my teammates. It could mean more coming from anybody else. So just trying to do the proper.
Ben and Devin, what did you guys do in that long range to stay focused?
We went through a couple stretches just to keep our feet loose and stuff, and I don't know, the boys got the music going a little bit just to stay up, and we were just kind of we weren't sure if we were going to continue to play, so we were staying ready at all times.
Yeah, I mean, I think we found the right balance of focus and looseness, because you don't know how long the delay is going to be. You don't know what's next, so you have to be ready to continue the game. But at the same time, it's a rain delay during a hockey game at Fenway Park. I mean, it's pretty unique. So we kind of took time to enjoy it. We listened to it, and we got a kick out of them shoveling the water off the ice. We had the TV in there, but then when we heard, okay, half hour, 25 minutes, we all right, listen, it's game on again. So that's right when we tightened it up, and everyone was great. Everyone focused in when it came time for the game time. And I think that transpired out on the ice with our quick steps. Well, I see the big leaguers do it, and we're at Fenway Park. So I used to play lacrosse. So like outdoor, it's an outdoor game as well. So we kind of do fun stuff like this, and just I don't know, just having fun with it. Hockey game at Fenway Park. So
What did it mean to the stadium like Fenway?
it was. I'm at a loss for words for it. When you're coming out, when you're walking out, and you kind of take a quick peek back, and I mean, it means even more that they just won the World Series. You're sitting in the dugout waiting for the game. And you're like, okay, David Ortiz is sitting right here, picking up the telephone, calling the relievers, and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun, and it means way more that we won the game.
Yeah, he pretty much nailed it. I mean, I'm going to remember this game for probably the rest of my life. That was probably the most fun I've had playing a game. I mean, with all the the rain delays and everything, it was different, and I really enjoyed it. A ton of fun on the bench, in the room, on the ice. It was real fun.
If this season turns out perfectly like my vision, the last game of the season that we play, I stand on the bench with my arms folded, and I have nothing to say other than who the next players up are. I mean, that's part of the philosophy. When they talk about players, we're talking about, you asked Ben about, the guys with the C's and the A's. I want them all to be good leaders and good teammates. We don't stratify the team by class, freshmen and sophomores, juniors, seniors, things like that. The boys made the freshmen sing the Stein song in the Philly airport on the way back from Florida. And at that point, it was time for me to step in, and I said, all of you guys are up here in the middle of the concourse at Philly International, and they all sang the Stein song together. But the beauty of it was not that. It was the look on their faces when they were all together, and they started to sing it. Like at first, Coach called you out, you got to stand up in a public place and sing the lunch, they made signs on me going, oh my God, you know, that old man's crazy, right? Which is true. But the bottom line is when you see that kind of togetherness, I mean, that's what we want. You get to the point where I don't have to say anything under the job. The best definition of a great teacher is one who seeks to and makes himself unnecessary.
Brian Lombard, besides the 2 goals, it seemed like he was really, on the forecheck and playing really well tonight.
In the last, the last couple of games before the semester break, and since we've come back, Ryan's played very, very well. He's played aggressively, and he's looked to shoot the puck more quick. I mean, like his first goal, the puck was on his, caught the pass on his backhand, shifted his forehand, it was gone. I don't know if it was the hardest shot, and now we looked at it on tape, but because he released it so quick, I think that might be why he got by the corner, you know what I mean?
Did you feel your guys got a little careless in the third period there?
Pardon?
Did you feel your guys got a little careless there in the third period?
Oh, big time.
What'd you tell them in the timeout?
Can't say. No, to be honest, I just say, look, we're getting away from doing the things that we normally do. The game is about habits, and sometimes when the score is lopsided like that, the habits that you work so hard to create in practice and through the course of the games that you play, players don't think they're important anymore. And so we got away from some of those habits, and some of those habits were unique to this particular game because of the conditions, you know what I'm saying? And so we got away from it, and then all of a sudden BU snipes a few, and we've got a game on our hands. So, and we just talked about getting back to the way we play, and we don't ever sit back. We want to keep attacking. So, it's not like we're going to pull them back into the defensive shell.
Any thoughts on Martin Lett and how he played today?
He played great. Score was 1-0. He already made a couple of big saves, and it's 2-0, 3-0. BU has a few good chances. I mean, really, it played out very similar to how it played out up in the Alphon earlier, So Marty Willett was terrific again today. Imagine that. Not going to be able to stop the presses for that one, are we?
Obviously, it's
Today was a hard day if you were a player, okay? You don't typically have 90-minute rainbow, okay? And, in the locker room, they had the right amount of happiness and lightness to them and the right amount of focus, you know what I mean? And they should be able to remember that because the right mental mindset is a very useful tool of being successful in any game. Now, we're not likely to encounter these conditions again soon, but there will be times when we'll be challenged and we'll need to persevere and we'll need to call on, how tough it was today. It would have been tougher if the game was 2-2 instead of 5-0, but nonetheless, that was not easy. And building the 5-0 lead is something our kids earned, and we will not apologize for that.